How you doing, viewers? I know I'm back with another quick video. Or I should say not a quick video, just another video. And now I'm going to put some music on because it's kind of boring without music. Now, as you're all aware from my previous videos, I've been sucking and whinging about being a victim of this targeted individual and gangstalking crap. For the past year and 4 months, I've been just trying to connect the dots and work out how all these networks are aligned and associated with each other, and what they actually get out of doing what they're doing to me. Now, some of these groups are already racially motivated, and all they needed was a bit of a push and a bit of the go-ahead from certain other individuals. So this is why these racial groups are doing what they're doing to me and other people. But this all comes from a family member of mine. You know, I used to work for this certain individual in a finance company, and I've seen certain dealings and how he was managing and operating his business. And you know, out of innocence, out of being an 18, 19-year-old man, you know, doesn't really understand the grey areas that are hidden in life, I'd make certain comments innocently, not knowing the detriments of what I'm saying and what I'm actually commenting on. So this certain individual who generates money, you know, is sort of like a composer of money. You know, people come to this person and he generates money for them in the form of loans. Okay, now everybody understands how important money is. And even people that are wealthy and important, influential people need money. Okay? It makes the world turn round. So everybody knows that people will jump through any hoop for coin. Okay? Now, this certain individual has ties. Very high network ties. Very, very large social network. Okay? And it ranges from the policing, from law enforcement, to the Australian Defence Force, to the banking industry, to the insurance industry. I mean, it's quite vast. Now, if you're a person that's doing dodgy dealings, okay, and have made a lot of people go bankrupt, okay, a lot of people from within your own community, you know, you've made them go bankrupt intentionally, not to make them go bankrupt, but just so you can profit off their bankruptcy. Now, you're telling me that you're not going to have many enemies out there if they knew what you were doing? Of course. So how would you discredit and silence somebody that has the ability to expose this this business structure? How would you do that? Okay, for starters, you character assassination. You assassinate a person's character, cut them off from all community ties and friends and family and whatnot. So even if this person is talking, nobody will listen. Secondly, you label them as someone that's done something heinous. Thirdly, the icing on the cake, you know, the one that tops it all off, is you discredit them with the mental health card. Okay, so you create this big program to harass and drive a person to the brink of insanity, so that the person is stamped by government officials and by doctors and whatnot as somebody that's got a mental illness. Now, whenever that person's coming to make a claim now, I'm not going to be listened to. Okay. So, it doesn't end there, the criminal activity of this certain family member of mine and other extended family members who are associated with him. The criminal activity doesn't stop there. Okay? Now, I've said to many other people that there's only one person that I want. Okay? One person. And if I have to go through everybody else to get to that person, I don't care. Okay? I don't care about money. I don't care how I'm affecting the way you win your bread and butter. Okay? If you're not doing it illegally, then you got nothing to fucking worry about. Alright? So I'm tired of people looking at me like I'm a criminal. I'm tired of being ridiculed in the community, ostracized, and just sort of exiled. You know, treated like a ghost, treated like someone that it's not worthy. of being treated like a human being. And, you know, quite frankly, as I said earlier, I'm tired of it. And I've set what I can in motion, so even when I'm not here, you know, the virus will spread slowly until the truth comes out, you know, and what this guy's actually done to me. And all you people that are sitting on the sideline or assisting, you know, you're just a bunch of useless puppets, sheep who follow the crowd, who follow the dollar. And this person is sitting and chuckling at you, seeing how he's orchestrating everybody like pawns on a chess set, on a chessboard. And no matter how hard he tries, he can't move me around 100%. You know, I still do my own things here and there, my own way, move left and right and whatever. I may be pinned down, but my mind is still free to operate how it wants to operate. I'm not guilty of anything, and I haven't done anything, and I don't have any self-doubt. Okay? Now, if a person can't go to the coppers, because the coppers are sort of, you know, helping this person out, a person can't go to solicitors because no solicitor wants to take on the case. A person is seeking free legal aid help because they can't afford private legal representation. And these free legal services aren't doing anything to help. You know, you go into the courthouse and try and lodge an AVO application, but all the employees of this courthouse, of the registry, do everything in their power to prohibit you and to block you from doing this. That's not corruption. That's not indicating that there is no more law for the everyday man, only for people that have money. And the people that are helping this person are on my level. They're not millionaires or multi-billionaires, or they're not up on that level, on that social level. And they're helping the same people that are fucking them. Very loyal dogs, literally. Can't you see that? How you're being manipulated and used? It's honestly remarkable. And every person that I've contacted for help or whatnot, there's only been a few that have assisted, but everybody else that I contact who gets approached and niggled at and hacked and bribed in some shape or form and tried to lure me out to Queensland or out to the bush or whatnot. Just because I come across as someone that's vague and I don't have any like false characteristics about me like most people do, it doesn't mean that I'm not normal and I don't see what's going on. The person chooses to remain silent in certain things because even if they voice their opinion or voice themselves on what's going on, it's not going to change anything. It's just going to spool up more hate and agitation between all parties. You know, I've written to the Ombudsman, the New South Wales Ombudsman, the State Attorney, ICAC, Human Rights Commission. I mean, the list goes on and on and on to all these government authorities that I've written and sought out a legal remedy from. Now, every single one of the letters that they replied to me were identical. It's out of our jurisdiction, or our office doesn't handle these sorts of things, and they'll palm me off to someone else. And then, you know, when you approach them or write them a letter or call them, the same thing will ensue. So literally for 1 year and 4 months, I've been battling everyone by myself. And this prick that's doing all these things is powerful. He's not powerful, he's weak. He's a little ant. Okay? He's a little fucking ant. Okay? And if I was guilty of whatever it was he was saying I am, why isn't he coming after me himself? Like a real man. Instead of getting children to do his work for him. Because he's a flop. Because he knows if he comes after me, I'll break his neck. If he comes at me physically, I'll snap his neck in half. He's scared. Alright? But I don't want to resolve to that. Alright, I want to expose what this prick has lied about me. I want the community, I want my community, I want people to see. I understand that I'm not very liked by many people because I'm a smart ass and I just speak my mouth, and you know what? I got no tact. I'm not very tactful. So you can generate a lot of hostility in that way. And I understand that, but it doesn't justify what they're doing to me. No way. Creeping around at night, breaking into my home when I'm not here. I mean, everything that they do to you is when you're not around. They'll never do something to you up front. And if they do something to you up front, it's a setup. Alright, they've set that up like 100% hole proof. You know, they'll try and pick a fight with you and get you to get angry and whatnot, so you can lash out. I honestly can't believe people are assisting people that are rooting them sideways. I can't believe it. Very, very loyal servants, I promise you that. If you guys think that you're free and you're doing your own thing, think again. You've been lied to, you've been manipulated, and you're being orchestrated like pawns on a chess set. Okay? You know, all these perpetrators that are coming around and doing what they're doing to me, without their communications, without them receiving orders on their phone or radios or whatever, they don't know how to operate. They stand still. You catch them off guard. I mean, if you throw something at them that they haven't been pre-warned about or been told to expect, they shut down. They don't know how to react. You know? Because you can tell that they've already been approached and been advised. You know, in Arabic we call these sorts of people a jahsh, which is a donkey. But there's even a worse word that you can use for them, and it's called a kir. A kir is a baby donkey, so it's fucking worse than a donkey. It's still in training to be a donkey. Hasn't earned that titleship of a donkey yet. So maintain your kir nature, all of yous, alright? Because I'm Beni Adam. Do you know what that means? I'm a descendant of Beni Adam. Okay? Remember that, people. Remember that.